Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you all doing? It's Denta, and it is a lovely evening today. Well, I don't actually know where you are, but it might be afternoon where you are. It might be morning. I'm not sure. But it's good to see you all coming on to watch us live today. The conversation is the Diaspora Transition Network. We are going to be having a USA and Europe tour in the next few months. So we're looking at April, which is the US tour, and then we're looking at Europe, which is going to be in May. So we're very excited. For those of you that can't come to us in Ghana, we're coming to you. We are literally coming to you with all the information that you need about transitioning to Ghana and also doing business in Ghana. And I have the boss who leads the Diaspora Transition Network on the line as well, Jennifer. And she's going to be talking a bit about what the plans are, why we're doing the tour, and where we're planning on going, who we're planning on bringing, so that you will be the ones that benefit from this. So please let me know where you're watching me from. Andy, Linda, Michelle, Effa, Boating, please let me know where you're watching us from, so we can get a better sense of where our audience is. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everybody that is watching at the moment. So I will welcome on Jennifer. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Denta. Hi, everyone.
How are you
Good
doing,
evening,
Jen?
morning, or afternoon, wherever you guys are. Um, yeah, I am. I'm well. I'm just hot. I'm just hot everywhere, but I'm just hot
You're good.
and but I'm good. I'm good. How are you today?
That's
Yes,
normal
yes,
Ghana,
yes, yes.
normal Ghana weather, hot.
How are you today as well?
Michelle, whereabouts in the United
I
States?
should,
We want to.
I should be getting used to it by now, but I'm not too sure. I'm still struggling.
Yeah, I know. New Orleans. Thank you. It's 5:15 p.m. Okay, so it's evening there as well. Um, Michelle, let us know which part of the US that you are watching us from. That will be great. New York. Jacqueline, we're coming to New York. Oh, Jacqueline, I think you messaged us today, right? Or you messaged me on Instagram. I've passed your
Okay.
email address to Jennifer, who's going to be in touch with you. So we are
Yes.
coming to New York. Um, so I get Jen. Jen, introduce yourself, and a bit about what you do and about the tour. Uh-oh. Jennifer's internet looks like it has frozen. Hi, Millie. Yes, Millie, we're coming to Atlanta, Georgia as well. So it is going to be a very good for people that have joined the network and people that haven't joined the network to come and meet us and for us to explain better in what we do, to better understand your needs and how we can support you in your transition to Ghana. Your transition doesn't mean just moving and living here, but just doing business here. Whatever it is you're planning on doing in Ghana, we are here to assist you with that. So we are very, very excited about that. We've got London. Yes, we're coming to London soon as well. Okay, Jen, you're back. So please intro yourself and
Hi.
what you do.
Hi everyone. My name is Jennifer. My name is Jennifer Jankofa. I am the program manager for the Diaspora Transition Network. And for those of you that do not know what the Diaspora Transition Network is about, it's a community, it's a membership community of individuals that would like to transition to Ghana. Okay, so we've got a number of people in our community that are in the process of moving to Ghana. They want to engage with Ghana. They want to understand how Ghana works, how systems work in Ghana. They want to connect with Ghana. They want to get things sorted. They want to move for possibly retirement, or they want to give back to Ghana. But they are in that transition of wanting to engage and possibly move and live in Ghana. We've still got people that have joined the community that are not quite ready to move, but want to do things in Ghana and want to connect with Ghana. So maybe they've got, a longer term plan, let's say maybe in about 5-6 years time, but they've joined the community because they've seen a need, they've seen how we're able to help and support. We've also got a number of members that are already in Ghana. So they've transitioned already. They've been here for different periods of time. They come to us because they want to engage a bit more with Ghana. They want to build networks. They want to invest in Ghana. And they just want support and guidance as they're going through that process. We've also got people that are not thinking of transitioning to Ghana, but want to do business in Ghana. So they want to set up a factory, or they want to establish a business or an organization in Ghana. And they will, they're coming like maybe 3-4 times a year, but they're not based in Ghana, but they want to do business and invest in Ghana. So we've got people that are reaching out to us in that capacity, and we are helping and guiding them. It can be, the guidance can be from almost anything. We've had, some of the extremes to some of the most common ones. So I would say some of the most common ones are questions about land, how to acquire land, what are the processes in acquiring land, how much is land? I mean, of course, I'm sure most people will understand that land varies depending on the location. So yeah, we give them guidance on that. Accommodation, people want to come over, short-term, long-term stays, where's the best places to stay? How can we refer them to real estate agents that are not going to generally rip them off, if you want to call it that. Trusted. I mean, the thing about any situation is that you work with organizations, the quality of work, you understand the levels of commitment to you and the service that they provide, and we recommend based on that. But we also do follow through, we also do engage with them, we also do make sure that they're trying to deliver what they say that they are going to deliver. So we get people that want to know about Ghana card, non-resident Ghana cards, how to go about getting that, or the other type of Ghana cards, the processes, where they can get that done, driver's license. We've had people that want specific or have specific needs about their businesses. We've had people that are thinking of doing some sort of food business, and they want industrial kitchens. They want to find industrial kitchens where they can rent, where they can set up, how they can actually use the facility in order to help establish their business. We go through and we give people guidance on the different types of organizations that you should ideally be associated with as you are setting up your organization or your business. So, organizations such as GIPC, GPA, various standard boards, food and drugs authorities. There's a number of organizations that as you are setting up your business or your organization, it's very important that you are associated with. And the reason that we say this is because there is actually support out there. One thing personally I have found out about, sometimes in Ghana is that the information is not readily available. You really have to kind of dig, ask questions, find out before you are made aware of some of these services available to you and to diasporans in general. What we do find is that some of these organizations actually have a diasporan department. So when I say diasporan department, they have a desk or, complete office focused on supporting diasporans. And there is support out there. If you know where to go, if you understand what they offer, there is possible support out there. I think it's just about making sure that the information is clear and signposting and directing people to where you can get that information. Again, the other side, we have people that want to engage with Ghana through job acquisition, gaining experience, just being exposed a bit more to the
Voluntary
field
stuff as
in
well, isn't
Ghana.
it? Voluntary stuff as well.
Yes. I mean, it's important because there is a lot of power in actually doing voluntary work. You may have been born, raised, or experienced life in America, but then doing the same position in Ghana is a very different ball game. You need to understand the systems. You need to understand how that sector works in Ghana. And we, through Guba Careers, we also offer those internship programs, or just a few months, a few weeks, whatever it may be, to gain experience and actually, enter into those networks of people. There's a question I've seen here from London here. I was thinking I'm too young for this, but I just realized this is exactly what I've been looking for. Greetings to you all. Cecilia, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, there is a range of things. And to be honest, we don't really have an age limit. I mean, if you're old enough to kind of make those decisions in your life, then, feel free to reach out to us, because we're not so much focused on your age. Of course, I'm sure you're an adult, but it's all about what you want. What are your needs? What are your desires? And how do you want to connect with Ghana? And that's what we are there to facilitate. So yeah, age is not really a big issue, but generally, I mean, I would assume that everyone is an adult. So Jacqueline, are the membership dues for a calendar year, January to December, or if you join April 2022, does it end in April 2023, or would it end in December 2022? It's dependent on the month or that you join. Okay, so it's when you join, that is when your year starts. So your annual subscription starts from the month that you actually join. So yeah, it's not based on the calendar year of January to December. So yeah, there's a number of things that we do. What we're here to talk about tonight is the roadshow. And we are planning, as Denta mentioned, we are planning to have a roadshow in USA. Okay. So we are coming to the USA. We're coming, I'll get the dates up shortly. We're coming to the USA. We're going to New York. We're going to Washington, D.C., Maryland area. We're going to, oh gosh, how can I forget? We're going to Georgia.
Atlanta.
Sorry, Atlanta.
Mhm.
Atlanta, Georgia, possibly reaching out to the West Coast as well, but all of those things are still in the planning. But for sure, we've got Georgia, we've got Georgia, Atlanta, or Atlanta, Georgia, we've got New York, and we've got Washington, D.C. And we're here to engage with you, pardon me, in doing these reach outs and road shows. We get to meet people on the ground. We get to find out what are some of the concerns, what are the main things that people want to engage with when they want to connect with Ghana. Why? The whys. What's your passion? What's your mindset? What's your vision of how your connection to Ghana will look like? And that's very important, because everybody's got their own sort of mindset as to how they want their transition to look. But again, it's always very important to be prepared for what that transition will be like when you move to Ghana. In life, we all have our own expectations of things, but it's important to engage with the community, with Ghana, finding out a bit more, engage with people, and possibly from Ghana, just try and connect as much as possible. And the reason why is that you want to actually prepare yourself for when you get there. Ghana is beautiful. Ghana is a lovely country. The people are great. There's so many positives about Ghana. I mean, I keep singing its praises, but there are frustrations. And the reasons that I would call them frustrations, I wouldn't call them negatives, but I would call them frustrations, because you are transitioning from a system that you are used to, that you understand, that you have, more or less mastered to a T. When I say master to a T, we all know that, you know, in order to post a letter, we go to the, you know, we go through the processes. We know because we've lived there. And then you are moving to a completely different system where things are not done in the way that you are used to. So if you're not prepared for some of those things, that can cause frustration. And it's a process. It's a process. So, you know, and that's why we're there to support. That's why it's important to be part of a diasporan community, so that we can also, you know, encourage and support and, you know, guide you through those processes. Mrs. Dixon, yes. Mrs. Dixon, whereabouts in the USA are you? If you could let us know, that would be great. So yeah, it's good to have expectations, but also make sure you've got an open mindset towards things. You will not go to Ghana and get the same things that you've just left behind in the US, UK, Europe, wherever you're coming from. And I think that goes for any country that you decide to move to or transition to. You know, every country has a culture, traditions, way of doing things, and you have to, what's the word, engage to some extent with that. And in engaging with that, you warm to the people. Okay, so you become embraced. I mean, the people tend to embrace you in that. But again, it's a learning curve on both sides. They are learning about you, your culture, where you're coming from, what you've been doing, how you do things differently. You're also learning from local Ghanaians on how things are done in Ghana. And again, it's not only a learning curve, but it's a situation where we can all learn from each other. We can all learn from each other. So yes, we are going to USA, and we'll be in the USA from the 10th of April. So 10th of April through to the 26th of April, roughly 26th of April. And as Denton mentioned, we will be going to Europe. So
Yes.
we're going to Europe. We're going to do a road show. There's been a lot of demand from lots of different countries in Europe, but you know, we're not able to go to all of them, but we are trying to reach out to as many as we can. And you know, there'll be a part 2, a part 3. It can't all just be done in one, but we're going to just try and do what we can. And the reason for these road shows, like I said, is to engage with you, to connect with you, to find out what you want, how we can support, and you know, let's build something that will help benefit the nation as a whole, not just for you to gain, but also for the people of Ghana and the country to gain and develop.
Okay, Miss Dixon.
Okay, Miss Dixon. Okay, South Dakota. Did I say that right? Midwest. Where's the Midwest? I'm confused with America. You don't need to educate me about America and the layout. Midwest. Look at me, I can't even speak. Okay, so I'm assuming it's probably sort of like center of the western coast, possibly. I need to look at the different states. Okay, Midwest. Hubby is an Air Force, so we're always moving around. Ah, oh, bless. It'll be great to meet you, Miss Dixon. It'll be lovely to meet you. You know, let's know how you are, how far you are on your transition. Have you been to Ghana? Are you planning on coming to Ghana?
Daniel says it's in the middle.
Okay. It's in the middle. All right, brilliant, Daniel. Thank you. So yeah, we are coming to USA and to Europe to hopefully engage with you guys more. But
And
at
what
the
about
same,
the skills database as well?
yes. The skills database. I mean, I think what we understand is that there is so much talent out there. There is so much, so much skills that people have out there, and it's important that we collate this information okay, and we share it and we use it effectively. Within a network alone, we've made connections with people in specific fields, cyber security, coaching, within the football industry. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. There are people that are connecting with each other, you know, to support each other, to give guidance, to brainstorm with each other and look at how each of them are using their skills to actually implement something in Ghana that can actually not only help other diasporans, but help you know, Ghana as a whole, help the people, help develop something that is not currently in place in Ghana. So the skills database is very important. When we approach organizations or even a government institutions, we want to present to them that we have people that have these skills, this experience, this exposure, and they are able to support on whatever projects or initiatives may be put forward. So it's very important that we engage everyone that comes into the Diaspora Transition Network with the registration form, which collects information on their skills. So yes. And there needs to be that in Ghana. At the moment, I'm not too sure that there is a centralized system like that, that we can kind of, you know, pick information from, but that needs to be collated. And that is what we're trying to do through this community as well. So that's one of the main things. Abdul Salihu. Sorry if I pronounced your wrong.
Hello.
Hi, Abdul. Where are you calling from, or where are you from? Are you in America? Are you in the UK?
Jen, let's talk a bit about the Europe tour as well.
Yes. So the European tour is planned to take place in the second week of May, second week of May potentially. At the moment, we're looking at countries such as possibly UK, Austria, Italy, and maybe Germany. But again, it's in a pipeline. We've just got a few more confirmations to make. But do let us know if you've got associations or you're attached to groups within those countries that would like to engage with us, would like to find out a bit more. We're actually planning on bringing some of the governmental organizations with us, such as the Lands Commission. If you've got questions trying to understand how the land system works in Ghana, how you register your land in Ghana, how you purchase land safely, you know, all of those things. This tour is the one for you to be part of in order to be able to ask those questions, get the right information from the source directly, and, you know, ensure that, you know, you get your land in the right way, and you try, you know, you avoid hopefully any issues with your land. But yeah, we're working on that, and we've just had a meeting today, and we've got a few more meetings to go through. But yes, it will be happening. But do let us know if there's other countries in Europe that you would like us to visit, and any associations. So it could be Ghanaian associations, it could be any association that want to sort of engage with Ghana or engage with Africa as a whole. What's this?
Oh, leave that. So.
I was like, what's that? But yeah, there's lots going on. So yeah, that's what's happening. But you know, we are here for you. So if you would like us, or if you would, if you have suggestions of what you feel could work and what people within your community needs, you know, we're here to try and fulfill that. So if there are any suggestions or locations that you feel we should be involved in, or visit, do let us know. I mean, do send us an email at diasporatransition@gmail.com, or any of our social media platforms, the Diaspora Transition Network. I think that would be good. Um, let's see.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we've been inundated of like a lot of people that are really interested in moving back to Ghana. Jen has been extremely, extremely busy with that. A lot of calls, a lot of people that even like someone's contacted us. They're a company in France and they want to have a shop in East Legon or whatever. So we're looking for that. Some people are looking for housing. We've
Mm,
managed to get people that. And so they're just, it might not just be the whole move of your family. It might just be like little things that you need done in Ghana that, you don't want to use your family members for. You want to use a company that are going to be reliable.
mm,
And this is what we bring to the table. So I think it's really important for those in diaspora who are watching the show um, to really try and meet Jen if you're in the US or if you're in Europe and get some of your questions answered, etc. Because this is the time. I think there's no better time than to transition back home. And even if not, just bring your skills back. Whether it's I don't know, out of the year you've come back every 3 months to do something, or once a year or twice a year to give back. And these are the things that we can definitely support you with.
mm,
um
mm, mm. I like the fact that you said give back, because honestly, Denta, like through our one-to-one sessions and just the engagement, there's a lot of people that are getting to that. They're not quite at retirement age, but they want to kind of
yeah.
slow down earlier, so like maybe late 40s, 50s, approaching 60s, and they don't want to quite reach that retirement age, but they just want to kind of move back to Ghana, live out, out away from Accra, away from the main city, just get a nice place, settle, either set up a charity, either do something to give back to the community. And we're getting more and more of those people. And, I personally find it beautiful that they've chosen Ghana as a place to be. I think it says volumes about the country as a whole, and why they possibly want to move back to Ghana rather than other places. I mean, there's loads of countries in Africa, but Ghana is the place that they've chosen. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's a nice thing. It really is.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And like you mentioned, like we're finding a lot of people, some of our members live in Kumasi, the northern region,
Mm,
Volta, they're spread out. Like people are actually not just now living in the Accra, but they're really looking at, living somewhere else outside of Accra, which is really choked. So it's really, really good.
yeah, yeah, and there's a lot of developments happening in Ghana. Every day, every year, new and new projects are coming. A lot of diasporans, funny enough, are engaging with the One District, One Factory initiative and are setting up factories. Um, some are looking at job creation for the locals in Ghana. They're trying to invest, or they're wanting to invest in Ghana because they've seen the potential. The thing about Ghana and the thing about doing business and looking at the potential is that you've got to have that mindset. You can either look at situations and think, oh, Ghana doesn't have this is going to be an issue, all the negatives associated with it. But if you've got the right attitude, you can look at that negative as an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
If Ghana
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have it, why not set it up? Why not research and find out and, make moves towards fixing the problem, if you want to call it that. And that scope for any opportunity. Me personally coming to Ghana, I realized, yes, having been living in UK, there are loads of things that are set up and organized there. But if you find that it's not in Ghana, use that as an opportunity to build. Um, we can only complain to some extent, to a certain extent. Sometimes our complaints fall on deaf ears. Sometimes we can rally people together and, try and push some sort of movement. But, why not spend our energy and time looking at how to resolve that issue? And yes, we are only one person, or I'm only one person. We're all one person. But we can start somewhere at least and try and get things, things fixed. And that's how we actually build the country. It's not just about dwelling on the negatives, but looking at solutions to those negatives. Come together with other diasporans, speak to locals, get ideas, start putting things in place on how you can try and work towards resolving it. It's not always going to be smooth sailing, but that's life. Things in life are not always smooth sailing, but just having that right vision and that right mindset is what propels us to the next level.
Yeah, and somebody's commented on you guys' interview.
Oh no.
Um, no, this says um, somebody was like, "Oh, does any of you four beautiful ladies know the meaning of trotro?" Somebody wrote, "Trotro means a transport with a cent cost, and it's so cheap to jump on transportation." But people are enjoying the interview. They said, well done. It's been very open, and
Mm.
they're kind of really excited for you guys.
Oh, bless. Thank you. And
Yeah.
actually we had fun making that interview, putting that, it was just like a conversation. We were just chatting away
Mhm.
and talking about the realities and laughing at our experiences because, when you come to Ghana, I'm the kind of person that whenever I travel anywhere, I have to experience, it's not all about cushiness and, getting people to open up doors for you and, luxury this, but understand how it really is to live long term in a country. And that sometimes, getting out of your comfort zone and just, experiencing everyday things, and sometimes it helps us value the opportunities that we do have even more. So yeah, I'm down with the trotro. Go. Yeah, it's
You're down
cool.
with
It's
them. You're down with
yeah,
them for sure. No,
it
so I
is.
think anybody that has any questions or want to get involved, please do email us on the email address that I have put out there. We will definitely be in touch. We're looking forward to seeing you guys in the US, in Europe, in the UK, and just really connecting and seeing what we can do to support you or any new ideas that you might even want to share with us. Okay, somebody, yeah, if you do have any questions before we go, please do let us know so that Jennifer can answer the questions as much as she can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a couple of stuff just coming up with the network itself. On Friday, we are going to a hospital maternity department. As part of a hospital and given a donation. So, lots of members in the community talk about wanting to give back, wanting to get involved in charity events, wanting to do things where they are supporting others. So we're doing that on Friday. So that's a charity donation. We're also having a meetup on Friday evening within the community. So yeah, lots of different things that are happening. We've got a lady that's actually doing a PhD on diasporans, Ghanaian diasporans. So she would like to reach out to Ghanaians that have lived outside for a period of time and have returned back to Ghana. She would like to do some research on your experiences, how Ghana has changed, how you've been able to interact or engage with the system or not. Yeah, so there's lots of different things happening within a community apart from the tours that will also be in place. Just reading on the screen. It said,
Yeah,
"Ain't Ghana."
I had to show my face for this one. Um, because T, that is not, that's not it at all. Um, Ghana is not trying to use Black Americans to build any wealth. Ghana is trying to call back African Americans who feel like they want to come back home to the motherland where
And
they're from
yeah,
and have some type of connection. Whether you decide to move or not, no one forcing you to do anything.
Mm.
You know, I've interviewed a lot of African Americans who came down for the year of return and have never returned back to the US.
Yep. Yep.
And so it's about you, the person, whether that's an opportunity that you want. Um, but that is not the case.
Mm.
And I think that it needs to be switched round. The white man used the black person, the black Americans, to build their countries. And so, uh, you know, that's what the white people did. But Africa is where you're from, you know. And so, if you want to be a part of the growth, if you look at how Africa is, we were the land of gold, but the white person took it away from us. We've also had so many things taken from us as black people in Africa. And
Mm.
so, really, it's been 400 years of us not being together. And so, you know, if the government is saying, you know, year of return, come back, and we as, you know, an organization are saying, look, we've moved back and we think that you should come, you know. So I think that comment is really out of line. And that's not what is currently happening. Nobody can force anybody to do anything, especially when it comes to using your own money. You have to do what's right. You have to do what you think is right. And so
Mm.
that's what I would say to that. Jen, I don't know if you have anything to say.
Yeah, it's true. And you know, somebody said this to me, and it really made me think, and it really sank in that as a black person, you're not really fully accepted anywhere else apart from Africa. You know, so we can live in countries for a long period of time, but there's always that distinction. There's always that, you know, difference. There's always that, you know, them and us. As much as we try and just get on with life and just try and, you know, focus on other things, there's always that aspect that you are not fully emerged in that system. And Africa is home for all of us, you know, and it's a mindset thing. You know, we also need to make sure that we come together and support and build and help develop our country. So just as Denta said, it's an individual thing. Nobody's forcing you, but I think it's also about thinking outside of the box and not just thinking about, you know, some of the propaganda that we hear on social medias or the news about, you know, possibly debts. And you know, there's debts in every country. But I think the mindset that we need to have moving forward is that we want to build and help and develop our land, and it's not just about, you know, money. Just like we said earlier, building a skills database. What can we actually do to give back? Yeah, and that's not always money. Money's not always, you know, it doesn't always have to be the main focus. You know, there's charity work, just helping a maybe an orphanage or, you know, a community school. You know, just, I don't know, spending one afternoon a week just teaching them. You know, that's giving back. You know, that doesn't sorry, that doesn't necessarily have to involve you, you know, divulging a lot of money or money as such, but it's just helping develop the next generation, you know. And all of those are key things that we also need to, you know, think about. um, do not get me wrong, and I'm sure Denta will agree, you know, in every situation or every community, it has its issues. You know, that even the most developed countries along the in the world have their own issues. But, you know, Africa has its issues, Ghana has its issues, but that shouldn't be at the forefront of what we are trying to do um, on a wider scale. You know, we need to look at the bigger picture and the fact that, you know, Africa is home for us. That's the
Yeah,
long and short.
I mean, even look at what happened in Ukraine, how we're treated everywhere. It's like, you know, the black people are like put to the back. You know, the
Yeah.
black people are not looked as like as humans.
Mm.
And so if we have an opportunity as young people to build our country, to build Africa, you know, I
Mm.
think that this is an opportunity. And like we said at the beginning, I always say that, look, not everybody's going to move back home, but everybody can mentor somebody, even if you mentor somebody from the US, you know, young girls, young boys that all need mentorship, the type of skills that you have, that could be your thing, right? That you do on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. You give your time and you do that. Or it's using your skills set. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're building a skills database. Whether it's you coming, um, whether it's you coming to like Jen said, come and teach, you know, give back or whatever. There's loads of schools outside of Accra that needs extra teachers, that needs extra support, extra hand. That's where you could come in. But I get very offended when people try and say that we're trying to rip, you know, Ghana or whoever's trying to rip people off by calling back, you know, African Americans. No, Africa's already rich. It's just that we haven't used our richness well. And that's why, you know, it's important for some of us that have been outside that when we come to Africa, we see it so much, you know, because I feel like sometimes when you're in something, you don't actually see it. You know, when you live there, when you it's like you've seen it all the time. But when you come out from outside and you've seen the living and how it, and you come to Ghana soil, you see so much more things clearer. And so that's what we're looking for. I think we need to come together more. We need to do things together more as Black people. Thank you, Nora. Don't worry, guys. Not everyone thinks as T. I think the beautiful idea is supporting people that look like us. Absolutely, 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 and that is so key because you're not going to get it anywhere at all. And Sylvia as well. Thank you for your comment, Sylvia. Good response, ladies. Bravo. Nora again, exactly why this show is so important. Exactly. We need to educate ourselves. We need to make sure that, you know, we could be living in the UK, back in the UK, but we decided to come back. Not that we're not struggling in Ghana, like not that like everything is honey and gold. No, it's not. Like
not
the
at
other day
all.
we were all sitting in light off. The light went off. We were sitting there for like 2-3 hours waiting for the light to come over and sweating. But we are enduring because we know that this is home and we have to make it wherever it is. Like our children have to know about home. And so that's why we're fighting it out. And we want to fight for you as diasporans who are coming in. So you're not frustrated as much. We take off, you know, the little burdens from you. And that's what we're here for. So,
and I'm glad that you said that, you reiterated that, like, things are not always smooth sailing for us. No. You know, it's funny because we laugh and joke at things all the time, every day.
You
There's
have to,
challenges.
otherwise you'll cry. If you don't laugh about it, you'll cry. So it's better you laugh.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, you get the good, the bad everywhere. It's not just, but it's our attitude that keeps us going, and I think more so our passion, our desire, you know, our vision to see a changed country that we would all love to, you know, be a part of and see grow, and that's the beauty in it. Yeah. So it's a different kind of struggle at home. Yes, in Ghana, happiness stays with you. Well, that's it. That's it. I always say to people, being in Ghana, I feel lighter. I feel lighter. Whatever that means, you feel lighter. And it's a support network. You see, it's a support network that keeps us going as well. We engage with diasporans. I had a call from a lady. She's not actually part of the network, but she's ready to join. And she's been in Ghana for a few months and she's frustrated and she wants to go back. And, you know, she was really, really like down and upset. And I met her at an event, you know, off the chance. I've never met this lady before, but we, you know, we engaged, we exchanged numbers, and she told me that, you know, she's going through some stuff. And I just met up with her for coffee. And it was such a nice time. You know, she told me some of the things that she'd been through. I spoke to her about what I'd been through being in Ghana. And it was just that little conversation that we had that has just really encouraged her. and we speak on a regular, or we communicate on a regular. And, those are the kind of things that we need. We need to support each other. Don't get me wrong, of course, as Denton knows, there are times where you just, all the frustrations are there, but it's just having that network. So with the Diaspora Transition community, we try to create that network of people, that community that you can also reach out to. We do have a Google Groups, so we post information on our Google Groups, which comes through your email. People respond, people are able to engage. We also introduce people to each other, especially if you're in the same field and want to connect with others more. We also have a private Facebook group. So on that group, people share their businesses, people share about their events, people, questions. Is there anybody in Kumasi that I can connect with? People will respond. And, that's how we're trying to build our engagement in that capacity. And like I said, we have meetups. So we've got a meetup on Friday at Canny Lounge near Kanda Police, sorry, Kanda Post Office. Just by Kanda Post Office. So if you're in Accra, in the area, and you would like to meet up with other diasporans, it's actually an open invitation. So it's not just for those within a network, it's also for anyone, any other diaspora that also would like to engage. And, just come from 6 o'clock, we'll be there. Just come, have a drink, chat, whatever it may be. Just, enjoy.
Definitely. Yes, Nora, only we can change the narrative. Absolutely. 125%. Only we can do that. Totally agree with that. And Ajamine Eunice, that's very good. Thank you all for watching and staying up with us. Really appreciate it. Like we said, if you're interested in learning more about the diaspora transition and what we do, please do get in touch with us with the email address that I put out. And we'll be glad to assist. And if there's any of you that's in the US, somewhere that you think there's a large group of diasporans who may be interested in moving back home to Ghana, again, please do email us so that we can start engaging with you about setting up a meeting with the people whilst we're in the US. So it's New York, Georgia, and Washington. And when we're in Washington, we don't mind coming to Maryland, Virginia, and the surrounding areas. So please, please, please do get in touch if you are in the US. And Daniel says on point about feeling light in Ghana. The stress level in Ghana is very low and different.
Yeah, different.
Yes. Different, yes.
Different.
That's the word. The word is different. The word is different. Yes. We agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Daniel, definitely. Look forward to meeting you in Ghana at some point. Where are you from, Daniel? Are you in the US? Are you gonna be able to meet up with us? Are you in Europe? Let us know where you're from as well.
Yeah, so any of you that would like us to meet you, please, 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 please do let us know. We would love to, absolutely love to meet you. Again, I'm putting out the email address for you to email us on. And if you are interested in joining,
Oh, maybe he's in Maryland.
In Maryland. Oh, great. Awesome.
We're coming. Yes.
Yes, we're going to be in Maryland as well. So please email us, Daniel, so we can find out exactly where you are. And if you know any other diasporans, and it's not just to Ghanaians, other diasporans that are interested in coming. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was just mentioning. It's not just Ghanaians, it's Caribbeans. Anybody that's interested in moving back to Ghana. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Hope you're well. We are interested in meeting every group. So please do let us know where you are, how we can come there, and if there's at least 20 of you that we can speak, or 10 of you, we would really, really like that. So please do email us so that we'll be able to contact you.
There's also a large Caribbean population and growing Caribbean population in Ghana. All the islands of the Caribbean, so Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, there is a large Caribbean community in Ghana, and we've been able to engage with them to some extent. We're engaging with them a bit more, but yes, there are growing communities of diasporans from all over the world. So yeah.
Hello, Rabba. How are you? Okay, so oh, thank you so much, Nora. We really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, so we will get going. Jen is in Ghana right now. I've just come to London right now. And I'm missing Ghana already. I want to be here.
We're
But
missing you, Denta. Ghana's not the same without you.
oh, but you know what, Jen? The Grammys. I didn't tell you about the Grammys. The Grammys was amazing. Like
The levels, eh?
yeah, I really enjoyed the Grammys. So it was an eye opener. Obviously, we do awards, so like I was just sitting there like with a critical eye, just trying to pick out new ideas and stuff like that. But Vegas was amazing.
I can imagine. I saw all the little clips. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, Vegas was nice.
Yeah.
Vegas was nice. Yeah. Vegas was really nice, actually. Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
They got everything there.
Everything. They call it Sin City, darling. Sin.
Hey, sin. Why is it a sin?
They
The
said
things that go on in Vegas.
They said whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I'm not even allowed to talk about my trip. Okay.
Hey, yeah, don't worry. After the show, we'll connect. But yeah, I hear Vegas because hold on, isn't Vegas? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Vegas a place that people just turn up and get married? Like, like the Elvis Presley style marriages and
oh, is
like
it?
crazy.
No, I think so. Like they're different. They're like anything goes there, man. Like, my God. And there's everybody's in a casino, like it's a proper gambling place, man. Everybody's gambling. I was in a lift at my hotel, and they were talking about how much the girl was like, I lost all my money. I mean, I can't believe it. I was like, all my money. And then the other person was like, yo, I won 1,000. I'm keeping it. I'm not even going to gamble again. Like, and it was just so funny. I was just like, oh my God. But I never tried it. I
was going to ask.
I
You see the finger?
We were supposed to go to this casino, but we didn't end up going. Can you imagine, Jen? So the person that we like was taking care of us in Vegas, she was like, oh yeah, Denta, we'll pick you and Claudia up at 1 a.m. I said, what? 1 a.m. for what? That's when they go out. That's when everything starts.
One of the days,
I was like, oh my God,
uni days or whenever. Those are the times we're getting ready.
I was like, 10 o'clock.
Gas Club,
Limelight,
all of them places.
Oh my goodness.
Hanover Grand. Those days, 1 a.m.
Thank you. Oh, Ajima Eunice, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I will be very glad to know more Black Americans. A lot of people over here want to move to Ghana. Very good. Oh, awesome. Ajima Eunice, can you please email us? Please, I'm putting so that we get your details. Let me put the email up. Please email us so that we can get your details and contact you because we want to meet you, all of you, if possible. So here is the email address again. Any of you that's in the possibly you might be going to LA, right? You said.
Yes. So there's a couple of people in the network that have already reached out to me, and they're parts of different associations that they feel would be interested. So at the moment, I need to get back to them actually. At the moment, we're in talks with that and how that can pan out. The reason we haven't kind of confirmed just yet is because, gosh, America's big. Like LA is LA is like right on the other side. I mean, it's like
America is big. Oh my goodness.
it's like traveling from London to Ghana all over again just to get to the other side of America. So yeah, but I will get back to you ladies, and we can see how we can make that work, if it's going to happen in this trip or if it's something that we plan for the future. But yeah, it'll be good to connect as much as we can.
Okay. If there's no other questions, then we would like to take our leave.
Take a bow.
Yeah, I would like to take our leave. But thank you once again for joining us on the Dentist Show. Diaspora Transition. Yeah, that's when the party gets started in Vegas. I mean, I was like, did you just say 1 o'clock? And she was like, yeah, 1 o'clock. And so we were out. So it was afternoon. And we were like, okay, like, because we were still jet lagged. So we were like still on Ghana time. And so at 4 o'clock, myself and Claudia said, oh, let's have a nap. We woke up the next day. Literally.
To the 1 a.m. 1 a.m.
1 a.m. did not find us. The 1 a.m. did not find us at all. When we baby, like it was crazy. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Daniel,
Elizabeth.
I'm glad you enjoyed the discussion. Oh, Akuya. Akuya Santwa, that name rings a bell.
Yes,
I've been trying to schedule a session for this week to talk to someone.
Yes, Akuya, I sent you an email. So Akuya, you booked a session for Friday. Okay, so I've responded to that one. You booked a session for Friday, I think 10 or 10:30, but unfortunately we've had to cancel that because that's the day that we're doing our charity donation. So I sent you an email today for you to reschedule. So if you could just check your emails, you will see the email and the link to reschedule that. So that's fine.
Just use the link, the calendar
please.
Link again, and just book another date, because on Friday we're doing our charity stuff. So really sorry about that. Yeah, thank you, Akuya. And she's from Texas. I think that's what it is.
Texas.
Yeah.
And also, we didn't mention Canada. You know, at
some
point
we're going to be going to Canada at some point. Yeah, I think that's in August, if I remember.
Yes, possibly, because we do have a lot of people from Canada and different parts of Canada.
Okay, you saw it. Fantastic. So please book another date, and Jennifer will gladly have the conversation with you. No problem at all. So yeah, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Akuya.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then if you know anybody that might be interested who's not watching today, please, contact them that this is what we're planning on doing, so they might be interested. But yeah, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. God bless you all. Bye-bye.